Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I'm going to be assembling a cabinet carcass with pocket screws in real time. Here, back panel. So let's go ahead and get started. All we're going to need is a couple clamps. I love this little corner clamp, we'll be using that a lot. And then this is an actual pocket hole clamp. Don't know if we'll need that today because it is a pretty small cabinet. And then we have two just smaller clamps here. And then we will need a drill, obviously, with a square bit, and then pocket screws. So first thing we're gonna do is separate our materials here. The way we build cabinets is it's a 10-piece assembly. So we have 6 stretchers or 5 stretchers and 1 toe kick. We have a bottom panel that we have pocket screwed as well. And then we have 2 side panels. All of these are grooved for the back panel that will slide in once we assemble it all. So I'm gonna move this guy out of my way. I'm gonna set him over here. And then we're just gonna start with this one. So we'll set this guy out of the way. And stand him up. Well, we know that we cut it at least square. First thing we're gonna do is put on the bottom piece here. So I'm gonna rotate this guy like so. And then, without breaking anything, let's screw it in. You know what, this would be easier if I did this. Rather than fight it. Stay out of the way, please. As you can see, I decided against the corner clamp for this pocket hole clamp because he was just being ornery. Now, if you notice, I have these pointing up because we'll use them to drill into the bottom panel. We can go ahead and do, let's see, what do we want to do next? Trying to think which is the easiest way to see it all come together. We could go ahead and do this other side. Might as well. You gonna stay still for a second? It is. Cool. All right, now we can stand them up. Boom, shakalaka. We'll go with our actual toe kick. So, same thing. We're gonna put, obviously, this will be the front of the toe kick, so we'll put him here. Like so. And then we can take, actually can set them back just a tad so that whenever we screw it, it'll pull up even with the front, which it did beautifully just there. Nice. We will do it again. Once more. Into the okay. Una más. Beautiful. Okay, we could go ahead and actually do the bottom panel if we wanted to, but we could also go ahead and do the top 2 stretchers here. So we can just do those. Not that it really matters which one of these we do. We could do this. This is where our corner clamp comes in handy. And stay in place. Rather than busting out the other corner clamp, we'll just freehand it. Pop them off. Okay, let's go ahead and throw on the bottom panel, because why not? Walk around. Actually take this clamp here. This is a very ornery way to do this, but very rudimentary. Okay. Swap around to this side. That didn't work. Too close. That's all right. Now what we can do is go ahead and we're going to screw in from this stretcher into the bottom of our panel here. Pull everything in nice and flush. Working with pocket screws on like soft plywood and stuff, super easy because nothing really cracks or splits. You don't really have to get into that many fights. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I don't actually have some of the math written, but I bet that's almost perfect. This will kind of lock everything good and tight so it doesn't want to move on us. Gets rid of like any squeaking. We could use glue here, wouldn't be a horrible idea. You can always add a little bit after the fact in the seams as well. So let's go back around. And then we have one more we can add before we do. Ba-la-la-la-la. Before we could add this one, but we don't necessarily need to. So we can go ahead and slide in the back panel, and then we can put in these remaining 3 stretchers. Sometimes you can actually get away with only 2 here if you wanted to or needed to. But is everything good and even so far? So far, so good. Okay, let's just take this guy. Don't know which way he goes. Not that way. There we go. Come on. Be that way. Nice. Okay. Now would be a good time to pull our diagonal and see if we're in the vicinity. Be that way. Okay, so we need to shift it. We'll shift it. Actually, that's all it's gonna need to move. Now, we can lay it down, and then we can put on these back 2 stretchers, like so, and they will actually clamp this back panel into the front of the groove, which if you did your groove right, there shouldn't be much play, but consider it a extra safety mechanism. And then we'll take and screw into the bottom panel and not break anything. Bye-bye, pocket screw. You don't realize how many pocket screws are a part of a cabinet. You don't realize how like trigger happy you get when you're drilling pocket screws until you go to actually put a screw in every one of them. Okay. Now, without breaking anything again, let's try that. Let's try this. Almost got my finger in that one. Okay, one more, and then we're donezo. So now what we can do is take this guy, put him in here like so, pull him out, take and throw a clamp here. And if I was worried about it moving, which I'm not really, but just because I got it out. What was that? As soon as I clamped it. Also, what was that? You know what? Be that way. I'll do the top one. Now you're in the way. That's why I didn't want to do that one. Who knocked over the pocket screws? Let's talk about that. Worst case scenario, it's all done wrong. We have to build a whole new one. And then what we can do to really lock it all in, clamp here, throw a couple pocket screws from here to there. And that will actually lock the back panel in place and tie in both of these stretchers here. This is by no means the only way to do it, or maybe even the best way to do it. This is just a way to do it. And it is the way that I just did it. Wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. And then let's pull our tape right on. Right on, mate. It's beautiful.
And there you have it. This is how it started. 5 stretchers, 1 toe cake, 2 side panels, a bottom panel, and a back panel, all put together with pocket screws. It looks like this. This is one of my favorite ways to assemble cabinet carcasses using pocket screws. We hope you enjoyed. Comment below if you have questions or what you would like in background music next time.